the station that covers Kern County, 23 ABC News at 11.
Topping our news tonight, Election Day is just around the corner, and candidates are spending these last few weeks talking to voters as they prepare to visit the polls in November. But one local race is raising some concern tonight. 23 ABC's Carlos Correa joins us live in the studio with the details. Carlos.
Troy, there have been several community forums scheduled for those running for local office, but in the last few weeks, one campaign has either canceled at the last minute or doesn't even bother to show up, and that's becoming a big concern for the candidate's opponent. Terry Phillips is an independent running against Republican incumbent Kevin McCarthy in the 23rd Congressional District, but lately he feels like there's no one else in the race.
Frankly, I think it's very disrespectful to voters. I think if you are an elected official and if you're running for re-election, the least that you owe your constituents is an opportunity to ask questions.
There have been 6 forums scheduled by community organizations, and Phillips says his opponent has missed at least 5.
I understand that there are times when a member of Congress has to be in Washington. By the way, that's something that I would like to change. I think in the 21st century, it ought to be possible for members of Congress to cast votes from the district.
McCarthy has represented the district for many years, and during a few elections, he's run unopposed.
During that time, he, of course, hasn't lived here. So he hasn't lived in this district for about 10 years. And he comes home on the weekend, but I don't see how he can say that he knows the district when he's never here, and especially at election time.
Preliminary numbers show Phillips with a slight lead over McCarthy, but it's still too early to predict a clear winner.
I'm running not to represent a party, not to represent wealthy contributors, but to represent the people of this district. I think for a change, people deserve a congressman who will represent everyone's best interests, and that's something we don't have.
We did try and reach out to Representative Kevin McCarthy's camp for a comment on this story. A spokesperson for McCarthy told us she would send us a statement this evening, but she did not. In the studio, Carlos Correa, 23 ABC.
All right, thanks, Carlos.